This is a broadcast of SmallCapVoice.com, a financial communications and investor relations firm. SmallCapVoice.com receives payment for investor relations and financial consulting services that it provides to its clients. You should assume that officers, directors, and employees of SmallCapVoice.com or financial analysts mentioned and their families hold a position and intend to trade in these securities for their own accounts. This is not an offer or recommendation to buy or sell securities. Information in this broadcast is presented solely for informative purposes and is not intended to be, nor should it be construed as, investment advice. As in all investments, an investment in the featured company carries an investment risk. Listeners should review the company thoroughly with a registered investment advisor or registered stockbroker. This broadcast does not purport to be a complete study of the featured company or other companies mentioned. Information used and statements of fact have been obtained from the featured company and other sources but not verified nor guaranteed by SmallCapVoice.com as to completeness or accuracy. Such information is subject to change without notice.
You're wired in. SmallCapVoice.com. Following is a presentation of SmallCapVoice.com, today's leader in investor relations, capital formation, and retail support. Now, with your online business briefing, SmallCapVoice.com's Stuart T. Smith.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining us here today at SmallCapVoice.com, and as you just listened to our introduction, this is an online business briefing, and we're joined today for the very first time by DomiKnow. DomiKnow's traded under the ticker symbol DMNO, and we're joined by the founder and CEO of the company, Mr. John Stoka. John, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Stuart. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for taking time to speak with us here today at SmallCapVoice.com. So let's start off with your market segment. In other words, John, if you would, tell us what you do there at DomiKnow and what markets you operate in.
Well, we're in digital marketing, Stuart. Digital marketing, as you know, is the fastest growing segment in the advertising industry. What we do at DomiKnow is we make it possible for the small local business to compete with national brands. We sort of allow them to level the playing field and take advantage of that medium by reaching their target audience and helping them drive business through their doors.
Sounds like this could be a massive market. Can you define the market size for us?
Well, it is a big market. The online advertising industry is expected to be, I think, over $40 billion in 2013, and it's growing by like 14% per year. What we did is we created a company that has the potential to grab maybe 3 to 5% of that market in the next few years by making it affordable for small companies to participate in that advertising market.
So what exactly is it that DomiKnow does? In other words, we understand it's digital marketing. Break it down for us a little further.
Well, we call it the 3 T's. We combine talent, targeting, and technology to provide marketing and advertising services for our clients, the small business owners. The talent is the staff of marketing people, graphic designers, and social media people. We target using a database of 350 million records with 400 fields of behavioral and demographic information about those people. And finally, we combine that with our DomiKnow technology. Our DomiKnow platform helps identify the audience, deliver the messaging, and then measuring the results.
Since we're talking to a new audience of potential investors, let's go over a little bit of the history of the company. Give us the milestones to date.
Well, over the last 18 months, we've refined our technology and our processes, and we've successfully proven out our platform in the Midwest. You know, now that we have those metrics proven out and we've achieved some really great results for our clients, we're bringing on a VP of sales to implement our plan for expansion into major markets.
Listeners, once again, we are speaking with DomiKnow, that ticker symbol DMNO. If you'd like to learn more about the company, go to their website, which is DomiKnow.com, spelled DOMIKNOW.com, DomiKnow.com. Well, you're our guest today. John, let's learn a little bit about your background.
Well, I left college in 1986. I bought my first company in 1992. You know, my experience has all been around providing products and services to other businesses. I think the secret to success in building a business is to build a business that solves a problem, develop a plan, and then surround yourself with the right people.
Well, you talk about a successful business being one that's built around solving a problem. So let's define the problem that you solved there with DomiKnow.
Well, every small local business owner faces two basic challenges. They got to bring new customers in the door, and at the same time, they have to run their company. That's really challenging for a business owner because those aren't really complementary. And, guess which one usually wins? The business owner gets bogged down in the day-to-day operations of their company, and a lot of times they don't dedicate the appropriate resources to marketing and the marketing and advertising for the business owner so they can focus on what they do best. That's running their company.
Well, you did talk about surrounding yourself with good people. I'm assuming that's talking about your management team. So let's go over the management team a little bit as well.
Yeah, our four key executives have 100 years of combined business management experience, as well as experience in online and offline marketing and advertising. We've run several successful companies, serving other companies, everything from small businesses to the Fortune 500. After we viewed the market metrics, the opportunities, and the challenges, we assembled a team of people that understands each of the critical areas that are necessary for us to succeed. We're drawing on our collective experience and our past collaborations and have combined a group of seasoned professionals with an exciting digital media world to create something really powerful.
Well, here's the headline from earlier this year, listeners. Midwest firm makes leap from startup to public company in 1 year. Far from Silicon Valley, Iowa's growing startup scene emerges. Well, let's talk about your reasons for going public then, John.
Well, when we achieved such early success and explosive growth, you just don't want to slow that down. We analyzed the curve and the market potential, and we knew we needed to have access to the capital markets to finance the growth of the company. If you have to go out and raise money all the time, it just slows you down.
Well, how do you make money there at DomiKnow? Let's talk about the various revenue streams and drivers for those.
It's really a pretty simple formula. We provide a recurring service in the form of a marketing team and digital advertising for a small business for less than the cost of a part-time employee. It's a very attractive proposition for companies that are operating on limited resources and a limited marketing and advertising budget. Because of our economies of scale, our efficiencies, and our effectiveness, we're able to do it for far less than they could do that on their own and still be very profitable.
Well, we've talked about the milestones for the company, its market segment, its philosophies, many other topics so far, but I think what's most important are the next two questions. As the CEO, what do you see as the goals for the company going forward?
Well, there are over 5 million small businesses in the United States. Our plan is to expand into every major market in the next 12 months and provide our services to over 1,000 businesses nationwide.
And then finally, as we are speaking to an audience of new investors for your company, why should somebody buy stock in DomiKnow?
All you have to do is look at the top 50 market cap companies in the stock market. You've got Google and you've got Facebook on that list. And 10 years ago, they weren't even public. And, you might ask why. Well, the answer is simple. I like to say it's all about eyeballs. Advertising goes where the eyeballs are, and we can deliver that audience to the small business owner. What more could a long-term investor ask for?
Absolutely. Well, DomiKnow is a multi-channel marketing firm based in Des Moines, Iowa, dedicated to bringing big-time marketing to small-time businesses. DomiKnow knows Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, so you can check them out on all three of those sites, as well as the website I gave you earlier, DomiKnow.com. Well, John, I want to thank you so much for your time here today at SmallCapVoice.com. We appreciate your personal insight into the company's business model and markets, as well as the insight into the management team. We expect great things for you and your company here in 2013, and we look forward to having you back on the show as more news from your company hits the press wire right here at SmallCapVoice.com. Thanks, John.
Well, thanks, Stuart. I appreciate having me on.
All right, for John Stoka, this is Stuart Smith saying thanks so much for listening.
SmallCapVoice.com, today's leader in investor relations, capital formation, and retail support, provides its clients with the highest level of service. Our audio interviews are disseminated to one of the largest opt-in audiences available today. How? We at SmallCapVoice.com believe in aligning and affiliating ourselves with other leaders within the investor relations community. By sharing resources, each affiliated firm is made that much stronger and each client is served that much better. Our focus is to identify and provide the very best financial services and solutions available to clients and their shareholders. For more information about our services, please call us at 512-267-2430 or visit us on the web at www.smallcapvoice.com.